In this brief tutorial, we'll talk real quickly about how to use a website called Rewordify to help you or to help students increase their reading comprehension. Sometimes students may be going to a website that has more difficult words than they can read, and it puts the text level out of their comfort zone and into maybe a frustration reading range. Rewordify can really help solve that problem for students. Let's start by going to rewordify.com, and here very simply they can copy and paste the text in and have it reworded, or if it's a specific URL they can paste the URL and it'll have that site reworded. So let's start and show an example of just using text. Here I have text that I've just copied and pasted, that I copied from the biology page from Wikipedia, and I just click on Rewordify text, and what it will do is it will give me that text, but it'll highlight those words that it recognizes as more complicated words, and it'll allow the student to move their mouse over the word and it will give a simpler word in its place. There are several settings, so in case you don't want to see the hard words that are initially there, you want it to go ahead and swap out with easier words, you can have it do that. Or you can have it give it a hard word and the synonym or a simpler version at the same time. So let's show just real quickly how to make those setting changes, just in case you want to tweak it to fit the needs of your students. So here up in the top right, just click on the settings button. Right now I just have reverse loud selected, but let's choose quiet, and here it tells us that it'll reword hard words to easier ones. It'll highlight those rewords, and so you can move your mouse over it and you can see what was the hard word that was there, even though it's showing the simple word that is there now. So as you can see, there are several other options, especially this inline. It'll show the original word as well as a simpler word for students if you want to have both at the same time. So let me click on Save Settings, and now you'll notice here it has the word that's there. If I just move my mouse over it, it will give me the original word. And it also tells me, I guess, a little bit of stats there on it, if that means anything. But if you want to share this page with your students, maybe you're creating this page and you're going to share that link with them, again, either posting on a teacher page, a blog, tweeting it, however you're communicating that information out. Just click on Get Link, and it will create a unique URL that goes specifically to the text, to this page that you've created with the text that you've pasted in, so you can share that with students. You can also take advantage of some learning tools that it will generate from the text you've entered. So if you want to, we'll do on-screen flashcards. It will take those hard words and it will create flashcards with them. You can do two-sided. We'll just take that off, and here it has the hard word that was initially there, and then it swaps it out with the definition or easier terms. You can go through those, practice your vocabulary, whether you're at high school getting ready for SAT or whether you're elementary and middle school and just trying to better understand the information that you're coming across. Definitely helps with vocabulary and definitely helps with comprehending what you're reading. Let me go back to Rewordify now and say, for example, instead of copying and pasting in text, we're going to put in a website. Well, here I have a website that's a copy of the Telltale Heart. Say, for example, I'm reading that in my English class. Some words it's a little bit above my reading level, so I just paste the URL here, whatever that URL happens to be, and it recognizes it's a URL, not text, and so it will rewordify that website. So here you'll notice it gives me that website, but it also is going to, based on whatever settings I have selected, going to apply those settings to this page. So here it took out those words that it recognized were harder. and it substituted simpler, easier words for me to understand. So here again, I can now read it, but I also have access to what was the original term that was used on the page, and how can I still make sure that I understand that, but understand the context, of the word, what it means. If I click on Learn, then of course it's going to pull those words up for me from that page. It's going to extract those and then give me the option to pull those into some learning tools, as well as using that permanent link where I can have students go to it. Now the permanent link, I believe, will take them to this page. It will not take them to the original page, though it does give them the URL so they can backtrack to it on their own. Hopefully you found this helpful, and hopefully you'll be able to use Rewordify.com to help with you and your students' needs as it comes to comprehending text that may be just a little bit above our comfort zone. If you have any other tools that help increase student comprehension of text, I would love to hear from you and learn to hear about those. Send me an email, shoot me a tweet, however that happens to be. I would love to hear from you. Also, love for you to jump over on our website, tcea.org, and also have a conversation, whether it's via Twitter or Facebook or however that might be. We'd love to facilitate that and learn more about how you're using a variety of technology tools to increase students' comprehension of text. Thanks so much, and hope you have a great day.